Hi everyone, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I know a lot of people are watching me from everywhere, so I don't want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So hello everyone, this is IBK, the TV girl. Yeah. I'm on Heritage Live, on the Heritage TV Live. I'm so excited today because guess what? This is my first official video and on Heritage TV. How is that excited? It's really excited, you know. I'm super excited to be here today. So, but I'm not the only one here today. But I would introduce our guests as time goes on. But let me just say a little about myself because I'm sure a lot of people are new here and they'll be like, oh, who's this girl? Who's this girl? So I'm new here, really new as well. But you know what? Heritage TV have been so familiar with me. I'm really familiar with Heritage TV for a long time. I know what they do and I love what they do. So I'm like, you know what, it's time for me to carry myself and come on the Heritage TV. And I'm happy I am here today. And you know what, you're going to enjoy my show. If you don't know me before, this is IBK the TV girl. I do online show, I do a lot of stuff. I talk about, they call me relationship experts. That's what people call me. I'm not the one that call myself like that though. So today, as usual, I've been on the Facebook for a long time. You get it? So, and I do YouTube as well for a while. I did YouTube as well for a while, and then yes, I've been on the Facebook for like let's say 2.5 years now doing my show. I'm a relationship expert, and I talk about relationships a lot. I talk about real life matters, and trust me, those are the things that keeps us going every day. Can imagine your relationship is not going very well. It's just on the wrong side. You can imagine how it's gonna be like, how your daily basis is gonna go, and then you know some people you will even see it in their face that oh this one relationship is going bad for them. Like they would be like I don't know magnet toucher at work. They're not happy. They look sad and all that. So basically, this is what I do, and I'm like, you know what, it's time for me because a lot of my fans were like, you know what, you need to bring your show to the TV, and I'm here today on Heritage TV, and I'm not alone, like I said earlier. I'm with Mr. Ojasope Olumide. He's one of our prominent. Here we go. This is Mr. Ojasope. How you doing, Mr. Ojasope?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
He's also on TV on here on Heritage TV as well. He does his show all the time. He talks about politics, and you know we're happy to see you. Happy to see you today. and today also is his birthday. I'm really super excited. Right now I am full. I had a lot of drink. I had a lot of food. He's been feeding me all day. Happy birthday, Mr. Ojasope.
Thank you very much.
We wish you long life and prosperity.
Thank you.
And also, you know, there's another news. It's very big news. Yesterday was the CEO of Heritage TV birthday. How good is that? Like to be sharing the birthday with the owner of the Heritage TV. That is really good. His name is Ade Thomas. Let's give it up for him. Happy birthday to him. We wish him long life and prosperity.
Happy birthday to Ade Thomas,
Mr. Ade Thomas, CEO of the Heritage. And I learned something about him. They said that he doesn't like camera. How awkward is that? Someone that owns the whole world camera doesn't like camera. Like, it sounds really awkward. But then, it's his birthday yesterday, and we're gonna wish him happy birthday. We wish him long life and prosperity. So now this is my show, and I'm happy to join the Heritage family. And now I am Heritage family. So today we're gonna be talking about usual. You know what I talk about? You know I talk about relationship, and that's what I love to talk about. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about different type of things. We're gonna be talking about career-wise. We're gonna be talking about first dates. We're gonna be talking about what are the things you're expecting from your relationship. What are you expecting? What are you expected in a relationship? So, and I cannot do it all alone. And this is what you'll be getting every week. I'll be going on live on here every Friday. So always tune into Heritage. And if you're watching me right now, go quickly and go and click on Heritage. Follow them, like them. Don't do it for anybody. Just do it for me. For IBK. I know you all love me. So let's just go. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's go straight to the matter. Go. So let's talk about relationships. So I'm going to take the camera back to Mr. Ojasope. So tell us about the story because we talked about it earlier before we started the show. So just
Yeah, you're
be our
welcome,
people about the story.
everybody. I want to use this medium to thank God for all He has done in my life. And then today is my birthday. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I don't know, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where am I, but people have been calling me from all over the world, and people have been doing sort of video for me on Facebook, on make publication. Yeah, thank Heritage Television for giving me the opportunity to be around, and then I'm privileged. I'm so happy and excited to be talking to my wonderful, beautiful, sweet lady.
Oh, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. I am blushing.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, he's an expert
Thank you.
when we are talking about relationship, how to uphold your relationship, how to have a good relationship. If you want to know, but you can call him privately. He will give you an advice because he's been on it for a long time. I've been following him, and he's been changing life of many family, many couples. And then I pray that this will continue to be. Yeah, we are talking about today. We want to talk about career first of all. Career. We want to talk about career. Yeah, before you choose a career, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to choose your career? What do you have to see? What kind of what you have consider? What do you have to consider, and then how is it going to be for you to choose a career that will better your life in the future? That's what we're going to talk about.
Thank you, Mr. Ojosope. And apart from that, we're going to be talking about first dates as well. What are the expected in first dates? What are we expecting in first dates? Because a lot of people, you'll be so amazed about questions, guys, that women ask during first dates. And those are horrible questions, and they make it really, really awkward. So what are the questions on the first date? What are we expecting in first dates? What are you not expected? What is the things that you must not do on first date? And that's what we're going to be talking about as well today. But before then, let's just talk about the career-wise first. Let's just talk about, because trust me, you'll be so amazed by the number of people that don't know what they want to do, they are confused on what they really want to do, especially the teenagers. And you know what? I always say something. I'm not someone that criticizes people, and I always say something that it is okay for you not to know what you want to do. It is okay for you to be confused on what to do. But trust me, it is not okay when you're too quiet about it. It is not okay when you don't want to talk about it. It is not okay when you take all the decision on your own. So it is always okay to speak out, to talk about it. You might be so shocked that someone just sitting beside you knows a lot about what you want to do in the future. And it is okay as well to have different talents. It is okay for one person, just one person, to have about 7 talents. To have ideas of about 7 talents. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And then mostly Mr. Ojosope will talking about the career chosen for us. But before then, if you want to call in, you feel like you want to call in, you want to contribute, please do as well on 020-800-46100. 020-800-46100. That is how you can call in. You call in and contribute as well. Trust me, my show, it's a very real show. Like, we don't fake down here. So you can just tell us how you feel about what we're saying, and then if you feel like you're against what I'm saying, I'm not someone that leak ass as well, so don't leak my ass. Just tell me how you feel, and I will take it. So, Mr. Ojosope, what are the things we need to consider when we're talking about career, when we want to choose a career?
Yeah, first of all, we want to choose a career. We want to first of all make list of the different kind of occupations, as many as possible that is on ground, that we can just look into, and then before we make a choice of what career do we want to choose. After we make the list, and then we assess ourselves also. Who are we? What is our capability? What can we do? What is our interest? What do we have interest in? What kind of occupation are we going to be happy when we are doing? And then what is the reason for us to be happy when we are doing this job? Is it because of money? Is it because of pleasure? Is it because of popularity? A lot of things, some people go with a career that make them, they are rich, And some people go for career that make them, famous all over the world. There are different kind of things that you can do. You have to explore the occupation of your choice by looking at different kind of occupation, and then explore which one is which one is your choice. And then before you can do that, you have to try to make you have to make a research. Consult different those people who are on the profession already. You have to consult and see how are they doing with. How are they doing? How are they managing it? What is the benefit? What is the disadvantage? What is the challenges they are facing? Because you have to know all these things. It's not just to. You have to do a proper research. Because if you don't do a proper research, you can be looking at somebody who is an MD, managing director of an insurance company, and is living large, and you don't know, maybe he has another business that is doing to support him. And then you'll be thinking that maybe this is what this guy is doing, but he might be doing another thing. So you have to go close to them. You have to move close to them, research, and let them tell you if it is the way you think about it before you jump into it. Because you might jump into it and you might find it difficult. You might find a lot of challenge, and you thinking is it not what I that's it. And then
thank you, Mr. Abdul, that's a very beautiful point. See, all the glitters are not gold. What you see outside people, it's what they want you to see. I want you to know that. And I always say that people's life are like social media. If I took a pictures and it's not looking good, I'm not gonna post it out there for you to see. So people's life is like a social media, and I always say it, and it works for me. That's what I don't believe in what I see on social media, and I don't believe in. Okay, let me give you an example. I was on holiday with my girls, and I took a series of pictures. I'm gonna tell you, I took almost 50 pictures. At the end of the day, about 5 of them or 10 of them came out really well. And I'm not gonna post the ones that they are bad outside there. So if you're choosing a career, it is really important you know yourself. I always say it. You know yourself. You know what you want. You know what you like doing. You know what you actually need at the present moment. Because you'll be so shocked. Let me give an example of our parents. When we're growing up, they'll say, I want this. When you grow up, I want you to be a lawyer. Those are the things we hear. Those are the professional jobs we hear when we're growing up. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a pharmacy. I want you to be a very big entrepreneur, or probably a nurse, an architect, and serious numbers of jobs like that. But come on, this is 2019, and a lot of jobs you'll be so shocked to see online if you're looking for jobs. A lot of jobs that you don't even hear about, you don't even know about, and they are really paying really well. And these are the things that it requires little education, little work for you to get your money. So those are the jobs that people are doing, and they are making their money. And imagine you not talking now. Imagine you not saying, you're not saying what you want, what you feel like doing, or you're not sitting and you're not analyzing what you really want. And that's the thing. You need to analyze what you really want first. You need to know yourself. What do I like doing? What do I like doing? Trust me, doctor is really good. Nurse is good. Pharmacy is good. Being a nurse is good. Being another professional job is good. But what are the things that people are doing that is really making money, like quick money? And then you say, you go online that you want to study for. Okay, recently I was like, I wanted to do something. So I went online, I'm like, okay, I want to study for this and all that. You need to come and see the list of online courses this thing brings for me just for 11 weeks. And then you get your MSc just for 11 weeks. And people are going to school for 3 years for that same study. For similar study that you don't even know you're going to have to acquire. You can acquire over the phone, over online, over social media. There's so many jobs. Look at online influencer. We don't even hear about that 2 years ago. What is social media influencer? 2 years ago when I was growing, let me say 3-4 years ago, nobody heard about social media influencer. But trust me, a lot of them are outside now. They are making their money by influencer. By saying, this particular clothes came out, we want to wear it, I want to wear it and sell it to people. Those are like, look at Facebook influencer. are YouTube's, they call them YouTube's cutters or something like that. There are people that get smaller YouTubers and they build them. They make money. I'm telling you, huge amount of money. But if you are actually waiting for, I want to go to school for 4 years and study for 4 years and be a doctor or be a nurse, is this actually what you wanted to do? Because we've seen a lot of people that go for that, and at the end of the day, look at facts. This is a typical example of a musician. Facts, the bad boy. He went to school to read law. How many years is law now in Nigeria? Maybe 5 years. He went to school to read law. Trust me, he's not a musician. Look at Simi as well. He went to school to read. I don't know what he read in school. She read in school, and trust me, a lot of them are musicians. The bunch, musicians. So it's like getting to know yourself. It's okay for you not to be confused and be like, you know what? I have a lot of things on my plate right now. If you go and do this, or you want to be an architect, try it. You can try by error. Nobody's going to accuse you. Nobody's going to tell you that, what you're doing is bad. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people now work because they want to make money. A lot of people now work to say, you know what, I don't want people to say, I'm doing a near job, or I don't want people to say that my job is not good to talk about outside, and they do that because they want to my friend, I'm a nurse, my friend, I'm a practitioner, I'm a legal practitioner, something like that. They just want people to see that, this work she's doing, she's really getting paid really well, or it's a very good work in the society, or it's work that people reckon on. But truly, if you have them, they might not be happy. They might be people that just want to be on the screen and act. I always say to people that no matter how rich I am, no matter how I don't know how successful I am, I'm still gonna be on the screen. Yeah, you get it? So I'm not saying you should not do what what will bring money to you, because trust me, they say money is the root of all evil. I don't want to buy that. I don't want to believe that, because without money, there's no life.
On the career issue, I have 2 points to put up to support to address your points. Another one is that I would just want to give a warning that if you make a poor decision or wrong career, it may damage your prospective relationship and prosperity for many years to come. So if you want to make a career, you want to choose a career, you have to be very, very careful, and you have to make sure that you do it properly. And then secondly, you have to look at the future. Where do you want to be in the future? The career, like what we discussed earlier, some of the actresses and actors, we see some of them are not even acting again. Maybe when they got married.
They got married and
some of them stopped. Yeah, some of them when they got traveled to another place, there might be challenges on the way. Your wife can say, I don't like people seeing you. It happens to me. What I'm doing. My wife is telling me, because I'm social media, you don't want me to be there. Many women will be looking at me. Like that's why some men, when they marry an actress, they will be their men will be telling them, I don't want you to be on the social media. I don't want you to be on TV, because some men will be looking at you. So you have to be forced, because you have to uphold your relationship. You have to stop it. So you have to look at all these things when you are making a career decision.
Thank you so much, Mr. Odo, but that's a very beautiful point. Like, it's gonna bow down to first date. I always say to people, like, before you get closer to someone, before you start something meaningful with someone, a relationship per se, meaningful with someone, you're gonna have to talk about so many things. And trust me, those are the important things you don't want to leave till later. Like he said, some people get married and then you see them that they were on the screen before, but when they get married, they're not on the screen again. Meaning that probably their husband was against it, or their family member were against it. But the thing is, if you want to do something that you really, you know that this thing is something you like doing, this is your career, this is what brings money to your table, you want to do it really well, you do it really well. And nothing, I say nothing again, will stop you. I know you can compromise. I'm not saying, I'm really someone that can compromise when it comes to that. You can compromise, but then not compromise your career for anything. You know what I mean? Not compromising your career for anything. So that's a very beautiful point as well. And there's one more thing I always say about money. You know, I always say it on my show a lot, and I would continue saying it. Money is very important. Yeah. And then when you want to do your career, if there's something that you know that you will go like 1 year without having money, you will go like 1 year, this thing will still be like, oh, maybe you want to go, let's say maybe you want to set up a studio, that you want to make money. Before you could get people working on the studio and bringing money, it could take about 6 months or something, or a year. Yeah. But what do you want to actually be eating for 6 months? So those are the things you need to consider as well before choosing a career. What do you want to do before that? Don't set up a studio or set up something business now, and it's not moving forward, and you went to one with your friend, can you give me £50? Can you give me £70? People get tired of you, and they be like, what good can come out of your Nazareth?
So it means you have to get some savings. You have to
get my point exactly.
So that one will keep
that would be like an upkeep.
Yeah, upkeep before you get it right.
Yes, and there's so many things as well that you want to consider. If you want to set up a studio, you want to consider, I want to buy the lighting, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. I'm telling you, you can't just set up a studio in an empty house. It has to be something. It has to be capital. So how do you get the capital before the main thing? So that's the thing. Don't say, oh, I have this talent, I really want to go for it. I have this vision, I want to go for it. It's good to have a vision, it's good to have this, it's good to have that. And you can just get a small jobs as well before then. Get your money together, get your capital together, save up, and then now go to career. And I'm telling you as a teenager as well, it is good for you. It is okay for you to be indecisive when it comes to your career. It is okay for you to be, to say, oh, I don't know what to do. But you would definitely know what you like. You get it? People cannot. This is a decision you have to make on your own. This is a decision you have to take on your own. No one can actually take the decision for you. So you will be the one to analyze yourself and say, okay, this is me, this is IBK, this is what I love doing, this is what I love doing, this is what I love doing. How do I see myself in the next few years? Where do I picture myself in the next few years? What do I love doing? If I'm doing this job, am I actually going to be happy? Is it actually going to be bringing money? And it's not about happiness alone. And I believe that happiness comes with money as well, with capital as well. So if you're doing something and you're not making money, trust me, it might actually be, you might need to change something. Do you get it? So as well, and a lot of people as well go to capital. I was talking to my friends, some of my friends over the weekend when we traveled, and they were talking about force. She was like, oh, when she was looking for jobs, she called the forces and all that. And when she called them, they were like, oh, they were giving her all the criteria to be a force member and all that. And they asked her, are you a British? And she was like, no, I'm holding 5 years or something like that. And they were like, no, we can't take you. So those are the things you need to consider as well. Does your career, what you want about to do, what you're about to drop this job for, does your everything you're carrying requires it?
Yeah, your requirement. Yeah.
Your requirement. Do you consider that?
Yeah, and then the skill, it might be natural aptitude, or you develop your skill maybe through training or education. Anyhow, you can get your skill. And then another thing I want us to look at is the kind of career you want to choose. Look at your own lifestyle. Let me give you an example. If you want to become a medical doctor, and then you like going party, like drinking, drunk, that you can't be a medical doctor. So you have to look at your lifestyle, and then your ethical. The ethical in nature of the company, or ethical in nature of the kind of job you want to do. Look at it very well before you choose your career. Like I've told you now, if you want to become a medical doctor, you want to become maybe nurse, or maybe even lawyer, and then you got drunk most of the time. If you know that you are the kind of somebody that drink very well, you can choose the kind of job that will suit your lifestyle instead of choosing. So that one can break up the career and then can ruin it at the end of the day.
Thank you, Mr. Ojosoko. That's a very beautiful point as well. So let's just head this career talk here. I call like what I was saying earlier about writing about 5 or 6 what you're good at. I call it elimination process. So elimination process, it could be like, oh, I don't like this, you trash it, you've done it for like 2 weeks. It's not actually waste of time, to be honest. Oh, this, maybe because my friends are doing this, are choosing this in uni, and I went to go and read this. It's not like I like it anyways. I just went to go and read it because all my friends were going to read it. And then you end up finding out that you've been there for 2 years and you don't really like it. It's an elimination process. You can might as well trust it. A lot of people tell you that you don't go back, it's waste of time. Trust me, it's always good to go back and make the correction than going forward and just saying I want to try by error, I want to keep going by error. But truly, it's a very beautiful process. It's called elimination process, and everyone, I say, every teenager, every youth has to go through it. If you haven't made a decision on what to go when it comes to your career. So thank you, Mr. Ojasope. So that is that about career chosen. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things about that. So we're gonna move back to the first dates. So what is first dates? First dates it has a lot of things in it, but basically I myself I just call first date is probably first time when we make it official that let's go out, let's have a drink, let's chat along the line, let's get to know each other. Because trust me, when you're still talking over the phone, I could say that is not an official date. I'm not saying we can say we're still gonna come back to a long distance relationship, but when it comes to first date, that you're living in the same town, you're living in the same borough, far from each other, you wanna see yourself, you wanna come meet together. What are the things do's and don'ts of the first date? What are the things that you have to do in the first date? What are the things you don't have to do in the first date and you must not do in the first date? What are the questions you must ask in the first date? What are the questions that you must not even consider asking on the first date? And that's what we're going next. So, Mr. Doctor, what do you have for us about first date?
Yeah, first date is very, very important. You might not have the opportunity to have another date. It depends. First date will determine if you're going to be moving forward further with the relationship or not.
Yeah.
The first day is a very, very special day. So, what you have to do for the first day, you have to your manners. You have to forget the kind of manners you usually have at home. It's like when someone is going for an interview, you have to dress official, you have to make it very special. You have to be saying like, please. You have to put in a thank you,
in a polite manner.
Yeah, in a polite manner. And then you have, polite manner. And then you have to be in friendly manner, and a polite manner. And then sometimes you have to be, whenever you want to eat, when you're having a day like that, they call for food and then you want to eat, you have to eat. Don't open all your mouth when you are eating. And then another one is the hygienic part of it. Yeah, when you are eating or when you are going for a date like that, you have to be very clean. You have to treat your hair, be nice and clean, brush your hair, shower, put some deodorant, and then you can
smell nice, basically. That is really important. Smell nice.
Yeah, treat the first day like a special occasion. That's very important. And then you could be meeting your life partner you don't know, future wife or future wife. Yeah, you don't know. It's very good day,
good day.
In those days when we don't go by,
Okay, tell us what's not this. Tell us.
In those days we bath in the morning, afternoon.
Really? Because you're going for it on the day?
Yeah, because we know we are going in the evening. So when it is evening time, that's when we go and shower, we put bed, we go and get a kind of haircut that is,
really?
the latest one, like maybe Bobby Brown stuff.
Really?
The kind of, that time, maybe.
Smell nice.
Yeah, smell nice, and then you go and look for your special dress and you wear it because, if that lady sees you for the first time,
feel the energy.
Yeah. And then when you are on the first day also, you don't have to be stingy when you meet, even if it's a man or a girl. Both of you don't mind. If you are a lady, you can say, okay, you want to foot the bill. There's nothing bad in it. Tell him so that for the person to know that they kind
on the first date.
Yeah, on the first date.
Yeah.
On the first
That's
date.
well.
Yeah, the lady can
you
say,
can.
I will foot all the bill.
If you are Nigerian. That's our culture. What does our culture
Yeah,
say?
our culture, hold on. Because the man might be thinking that she's going to be a liability to me. But when the lady show up first, and okay, I can pay, the man will say, wow.
Can I cut you on that?
Alright, yeah, you can cut.
Okay, this is 2019 data and age. You want to get to know me, you already know I work. I'm not a liability, and I will never be a liability to any man. So you know I work. You took me on a date. Those are the things you need to do. As a Nigerian man,
I don't know you are
our
working.
culture.
You might say I've dated a woman, I've dated a lady that said she's working
and she was lying.
And she was lying. She doesn't have anything. She's just posting you. So that is when a man will know the kind of woman. Like maybe I don't have.
It's like proving to a man that you're worthy of.
Yeah. You have to prove to that man that you are not liability.
But the man had to make a decision on his own first. That do I really want this person?
No, it's not that you won't let the man make a decision. You just pump in. You just
the only instances I think a lady can step in is probably you went to a restaurant and you look at the bill and you're like, oh, the bill is too much. You want to share the bill, or you felt like, oh, the guy is not with the card. You want to like form the bill. Can do that. Oh,
yeah, but the guy will
like
say at the end of the day, the guy will say, I'm going to foot the bill. Well, I'm a guy, I'm a man.
No, but it's not with his card. How will he feel the bill? How will do it?
Who is not with the card?
The man is not with it. So that's are the instances you can actually pay as a woman.
That one, that
one.
That one is alright, because if you do that, the man might purposely want to test you. He might want to know
like
maybe this kind of girl is the kind of girl that can, when I'm in trouble. When I don't have money, like those of us that are married, let me tell you something. When you marry a woman, before you marry, some lady will be telling you, oh, they will be bringing some stuff, bringing food, bringing this. By the time you marry them into the house, they will be telling you, if you don't put money down, you know it to, But before you marry, this is not the way the lady has been.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're really a good man, a woman will not be telling you. Let me tell you something. If you're doing it before, you're someone that always do it. So when you don't have, obviously the woman will know you don't have, and she will never complain.
No, some women don't even think it that way. They just feel that you have the money, you are spending it outside. Some women will just say, okay, you've been especially when you are spending for your family. You understand? Maybe your sister came here and you give her some money, and then your wife saw it that you did that, and then because of that, the woman will be telling you, you have to give me money. Even the woman have the money, but you say, you have been giving them your money now. Am I Darosha? Am I the one that will be spending? All those stuff. But in the first day, if a man see a woman, even if the woman don't have the money, he can do it like Shakara that I will pay. And the man will say, oh, you will pay. Don't worry, man. I'm going to pay. I'm a man. Don't worry, I'll pay. But the man has noted that this woman she's the type of woman I want. That maybe if I'm having problem, or this woman will make a meaningful contribution into the.
I get it. I get where you're coming from, and I think you're thinking from the back. Day and age and all that.
I'm talking from experience.
Yeah. From experience and from the olden days experience. Right. But I'm talking about we now, like, I'm not saying I'm not gonna pay for you. It has to be an occasion whereby, okay, maybe it's not with his card, or I've seen that, this money is too much for him to pay. But how can you invite me to on a date and then I will pay for us? Like, I'm not white. I can pay anything if I feel like, oh, maybe this guy doesn't have money. We've been talking before then, and I see that, oh, maybe he's broke or something like that. I can do that, but not deliberately going on a date with you and then it came up after eating food. Sorry, it sounds like you're irresponsible. That's it for me. It sounds like so. There's so many things you shouldn't do on a first date. Like he just said. Now I just felt in this time and age, don't come to me and tell me to pay a bill. Like, I'll pay my bill. I have my bill. I solve my bill. I'm a woman. I'm working. I have my money. But don't come and invite me up and telling me that you want to. That's fine, Mr. Ojasope, but it's a very beautiful contribution. So let's talk about this important thing on a first date. You need to start a very good conversation. You need to start in a very friendly environment. You need to ask the person, how are you doing? How's the day doing? How are you doing? How was the day today at work? Just get to be friendly with the person first. And I think as a man, in the man aspect as well, if lady is coming on a date, maybe you're coming to pick her up from the house, do not call her like 1 million times. I've got guys that do that a lot. Like, where are you? Yeah, you're still dressing up. You're still doing this. You're still like basically stalking the woman on a first day. You know what that does to a woman, Mr. Ojesope? That makes the woman just feel like, you know what, this gonna make me feel throw up, like pull up. What's he talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you calling me 24/7 and telling me that, oh, where are you? Where have you been? Da, da, da. Like, you're coming to pick me up. Chill. You don't even know what I'm doing. You don't know, maybe I want to actually look good and extra for you. So, and when eventually you see the person, you wanted to pick the person up, you know, you can be a perfect gentleman. You don't have to open a car for me, because I don't really care about that. Because opening a car, that doesn't mean you have a good heart. Do you get it? So, if you want to do it, you want to go by far opening a car to me, it's all good. I'm a queen and I love it. Every woman will love a drink. Every woman loves that.
In the first day like that, it will be good for a man to open the door. If you are going into a restaurant, you open the door. If you take a cab, she wants to go out, you can do that for her. Because the first day we give a good impression of who you are. And then I've told you that time that the first day we mostly will determine what is going to happen between both of you. You know, the man might look at the first day and they decided from the first day that this is going to be this is the type of woman I like. So you have to be very careful. The first day you have to treat each other very well.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ojesope. That's good. You have to appreciate the woman. Tell her she's beautiful. Every woman wants to hear that. Trust me, every woman wants to hear that. Even if they're not. Like, they want to hear, oh, you look beautiful. I love your dress. You put in effort looking like this. I like you. I like you. So, yeah, straightforward to the date. Look at him. Check him. Look at the way he's talking to the waitress. Look at the way he's talking to the people around him. Because, you know, you'll be so shocked that some people actually want to pretend just to have you. You get it? So assuming you're going on a date, you went to a restaurant, a nice, very fancy restaurant, and the food came out really late. Look at the way he talks to the waitress. Look at the way, address the people around him. Look at the way he address, trust me, you want to look at that. Because a lot of people actually pretend a lot. Talk about meaningful stuff. Where do you see yourself going in the next few years? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you actually want to do? What do you fancy doing? Do you like reading books? What was your last book? If you want to be a celebrity, what's your celebrity crush? If you want to be a celebrity, what are the things, if you want to be in a woman celebrity or woman body, like right now, presently as a celebrity, what kind of celebrity do you want to be? Some people will tell you Kevin Hart, and I don't find it funny. If I ask you as a man and you said to me that you want to be like Kevin Hart, I'll just say to you that, what? That's what we're gonna be laughing all day. Wow, no seriousness.
I'm still talking about
first date. That's fine.
First date again, and then you don't just get there and say you order for them or you talk on them. Let them give their opinion. Let them be free, let them feel, because let them be open, let them, and then another one is on the first day, please, I'm begging you, don't drink too much.
Don't drink and get tipsy.
You don't mess it up. If they have, even that day, if you know how to drink very well, you can curtail your.
You can even say you don't drink.
Yeah, you can even say
you drink occasionally.
Because first day is very important. First day, you can get you get it right. First day. So you don't give them bad impression. You like a guy I met in the bus. I have to call the guy, and then I've never called the guy. The guy went on the first day. The guy just met me on the bus, and I don't know why the guy just is not from my tribe, but he just start talking to me. That what happened? I went for a first date, and then what happened? I want to drink, and I told the lady that I don't want to drink. The lady said drink. I said I don't want, because I know if I drink, I'm not going to be myself again. And then after I've drunk, and then the lady just disappeared. I got hotel, I got, we went to a club, a hotel, for maybe 2 days, and I paid, and then we slept together. We didn't do anything, but we just slept there. We went to the bar, and when we got to the bar, I told the lady I don't want to drink because I know the kind of person I am. If I'm drunk, I'm going to mess up. And then he said the next day he couldn't see the lady, and then he started calling the lady, and he went far from outside London, and he has spent a lot of money. That what kind of thing is it? I said, look, the next time you want to go for a date, you know the kind of person you are. If you are drunk, you'll be saying a kind of rubbish, and then you will not be able to control the situation. I think that because you are drunk and you are not controlling the situation again, maybe that's why the lady left you, and the lady decided not to pick up your call, and then he said thank you, and he called my phone, said I should call her. So that kind of a thing, and then when you are on the first day, please, your ex, my ex, forget it. Don't say anything about my ex. Don't even talk about, even if it is your ex, don't talk about anything about it, because you don't know the kind of person you are talking to. You don't know the kind of experience the guys are, and then when you are talking about your ex, maybe it's kind of someone that is jealous. Don't even ever talk about your ex. But if he asks about your ex, you can actually talk someone. But don't be saying my ex, and that can ruin the relationship, and then the first day might be. And then sometimes when you are on first dates, try to be talking about children, marriage, just be chipping.
Let me just go on that.
All right.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful one. If you drink a lot as well, and then you're going on the first day, I just advise you not to drink. Just drink water. Drink water, because it could go haywire. You don't want to go on the first day and start saying rubbish. It happens to me. Okay.
IBK.
Yeah.
There's a lady here.
She's talking. Okay.
She's
What she's
my
saying?
sister. She's in Manchester also.
She said don't talk too much on the first date.
Princess.
Thank you so much, and the princess, for watching. This is a day on Moba Olori. Thanks for watching our show from all the way from Manchester. Thank you so much. We give you a shout out. How are you doing? How are you? So we're talking about first date today, and we've talked about earlier about career wise, how you choose your career. So we're talking about first date again, like what are the things you don't do on the first date? What are the things you need to do on the first date? What are the questions you need to ask? And they are really, really important. A lot of people left the questions behind, and they would find themselves in a marriage and they'd be like, oh, you didn't tell me you were doing it before. Did you ask? So those are the things. You need to know who you're dealing with. If you feel like, oh, this person is, you ask them, maybe this person, I can actually like this person. Why not ask the necessary questions? Ask, you'll be so shocked. Ask a man, like, how many women did your father have? Did your father have? Because you'll be so shocked. Like, some people, their father has about 12 of them, and they don't see anything wrong in that. Ask them. Trust me, you're not even asking them, are you going to have another woman after me? You're asking them indirectly. How many wives did your father have? Did he have 12 wives? Did he have 120 children? So, and you would be so shocked that some men, they were not against it. They will be like, my father is my father. Like, so ask it. How many women do you see yourself having in the next few years?
Why ask? Do you want to know if want to know what is it called? Do you want to know
you want to know
his view
about it.
If it's positive about
it. You want to know his view about it, because some people, trust me, some people don't see anything wrong in it. In having many homes. They might go that direction. Oh, my father has this home and he's okay because he has money. Well, there was a time I was talking to someone about something and he said to me that, oh, but there's still money. If they have money, then we can have many homes. And whereas some women they cannot share their husband. Some women don't believe in polygamous homes. Some women were not brought up in polygamous home and they don't believe in it. So these are the questions you need to ask. Tell them, don't even do as if you're personalizing it or something. Just ask them, your father, you'll be so shocked. Oh, my father has 5 kids. Oh, your father has 5 kids. What do you think about that? Some men would be so honest and say, oh, I don't like that, and I don't want my family to be like that. Do you see yourself having kids? Some people actually don't see themselves having a child. Some people will probably have a child in a previous relationship and they felt like, oh, my new relationship, I don't want to have a child. And they will not tell the woman. And they will get married and the woman will be trying for a child and the man has already removed his thing and say, I don't want a child. So those are the questions you need to ask. You need to know. Likewise, men as well. Likewise men as well. Ask the woman. You'll be so shocked about a lot of people are taking their homes and throwing it in the bin because they don't want to have a child. Ask those necessary questions. What do you see yourself in the next future? What do you see yourself doing? Did you actually see yourself dating with someone that is into social media, maybe social media influencer, or someone, an actress or an actor? You're a media person and you want to go on a date with someone that doesn't even like someone on media. If I want to go on a date with someone, these are the questions I will ask. Do you see your wife being on the media? Because if you don't see me being on the media, then we're going to have problems because this is what I love doing. Yeah. So those are the questions you need to ask. Those are the necessary questions you need to ask. So, do you have any other things you want to ask, sorry, before we proceed?
I think I don't have
much to say.
But what I was just saying is that concerning the what we were discussing, I think the first date. Yeah. What I would just like my sister said, Adiomoba, Princess Adiomoba from Manchester. I said that you don't need to talk too much. Let the other person be doing much of the talking. Because while you are talking, you might be talked and you might be caught on the way that you don't want it to be. You might talk, and then while talking too much, you might say what you don't want to talk, and then what you don't want him or her to know. So you just have to minimize your talk, and then while you are on the first date, so maybe unless he has the question.
He has the question. Like there's a question someone told me about, and I was discussing with you about earlier. Someone said she went on a date, and the guy asked her that, have you had an abortion before? I think that is out of the line. I think that's way out of the line. Like, you can ask silly questions. You can ask, do you see yourself having a baby? Can you have a baby? Or something like that. But not asking a woman. I find it's really rude, and we have series of guys like that. They stylishly tell you something rude. They stylishly, ask you rude questions. Like, how many guys have you slept with in the past? Like, those questions are rude. And these are all questions you meant to ask on a first date. Like, can you actually, as a man, give account of a woman that you slept in the past? It's just like when you, I don't know. I find this very rude. Or what do you think about that? How many men have you slept with in the past?
Like, that's not a good question to
ask.
So that's part of what you will not ask when you are trying. And then the other one that she said, when you're asking how many abortions have you done, some silly question.
Like that.
We advise you not to ask those silly questions. Just make it fair, and then everything will be fine as you plan it.
Thank you, Mr. Ojosokwe. That's a beautiful one. Let's move to the last topic: how to spice up our relationship, especially the distance relationship. How do we spice it up, Mr. Ojosokwe?
Yeah, especially when you are distance relationship, based on experience and something that I've heard and I've seen. You have to do it as if you have to portray it between both of yourself. But even if the woman is in Europe and outside the shore, and the man, maybe both of you are not staying you are staying far away from each other. You have to make sure that you do something that will look as if you are living together. So what can you do that will look as if you are living together? One, if you are anywhere, you can keep showing your environment. If you are in United Kingdom, you can be showing your environment. When you are in bus, when you are on bus, when you are outside, when you are in park, when you are in mall, you let the woman, the man know. Likewise, if the other person is in wherever he is, the same thing. And if you are doing that, it will be very, 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 very good.
That's a very good.
Yeah, there is another tactics that I feel is fine. You can be like I do it sometimes. You can say, okay, let's watch a film together. There is a very interesting film that we want us to watch together. How can we watch it together? We are not living in the same place. Yeah, the film is online or is in YouTube. Okay, you get the topic of the film. Both of you can watch the film together. After watching the film together, you can come back and discuss about the film as if you are watching it together. Even while you are watching it, you can pause and then you can talk about the film. So as if you both of you are
on the same page.
Place.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And one more important thing I want to talk about that is having a trust. You cannot keep a long distance relationship when you have a trust issue. You're gonna have to trust each other. This level of trust has to be like 100%. Because if you don't trust the person, you find out that you just fight back and forth, back and forth. You're in Nigeria and the person is in UK. You cannot bring your body to the UK, so you're gonna have to trust your partner and be like, okay, I trust you on a certain level, and I'm sure you cannot do this. I'm sure you cannot cheat on me. I'm sure you cannot do what I would like.
I think that's the very vital point. The trust is the most important thing, because if you don't trust, because you are not living together, if you don't trust, it will be a very difficult thing. So if you are trusting each other, whatever might happen, you will not even have any problem. Trust is the most important thing. If you put the trust in the first this thing, it will be fine.
Yes, supporting each other as well on achieving one goal. Set up a goal for each other. Like, this is our goal. This is what we're arriving at. Because you can't just be dating on let's say, social media or net. Because the only thing that brings you guys together is social media. What is it? What are we arriving at? What's our goal? What is our goal when we're in this relationship? What do we want to do in the next 2 years? Do you want to get married in the next 3 years? What are the goals? You need to set the goals, and both of you have to work hand in hand to reach the goals. Achievement, helping each other to grow as well. You know, how do you help me grow? How do you help me grow? How do you want me to grow? You're in Nigeria, or you're in the other country, in another country. What are we doing to help ourselves grow? What are you doing to help me? Do I have a business back home that I think I needed someone to support me on? I use someone that actually support me on that. You feel like what's that? She said it won't work without trust. Trust me, it won't work without trust. We're gonna have to come to a stage whereby we trust each other. We'll be faithful as well. We need to be faithful to each other. We need to be faithful. We need to be straightforward.
Those are the things
we need
that
to be straightforward.
The relationship.
Yeah, we need to be straightforward. Let's not talk about, let's leave all the serious talk as well. Let's not talk about how, video calls. There's some people that abuse these so-called video calls a lot. We understand you're living far away from each other. Do not stop this person with video calls. This person has a life outside relationship. So give them a breathing space. Do not call them like every second because you're not in the same country with them. You want to know what they are doing. You start calling them like, where are you on the bus? Where are you at home and all that. But we can do a video call to talk to each other, to express our feelings to each other. But not calling me like 100 million times. Like, I have a life outside relationship. Video calls is really good. It's a way of expressing, each other as well. How we feel about each other as well. Video call is really good as well. Taking a selfie as well. Sending a selfie. I'm not saying we should send a new Snapchat. It could be, Snapchat. Just record a few minutes videos. Maybe you're cooking in the kitchen. Just tell the person, oh, babe, look at me. I'm cooking another. I'm cooking your favorite food. I'm gonna eat it for you. Just make it interesting. Send it to the video. I'm not saying you should send your nude videos. Do not send your new video to anybody because the table might change tomorrow. Do not send your new video to anybody. Just do a 1 minute video. Oh, babe, I'm on a public transport. I'm going home. I just finished from work. Those are the things. Tell the person, how your day is going. Tell them what your project is. Tell them what you're doing. Tell them what you're about to do. And that can spice up a relationship as well. So.
Yeah, and then there's another thing. What I would advise is that you should always send in positive messages, because you are not living together. Then, if you love each other, if you have been some people that sending negative messages or talking about negative things, it will be disturbing you. Because if after the conversation, what you're going to gain after the conversation, you're supposed to gain a positive thing, that when you are sleeping, you'll be cuddled and then you'll be sleeping well, that you have spoken with somebody that you love. Not that after the conversation you'll be thinking that shouldn't be what that shouldn't be. So that is why you have to create a positive messages, like telling him, I can't wait to see you. Like me,
keeping conversation going.
Keeping conversation going. Like me, I can say, okay, immediately I come out from from plane, from the airport. I can't wait to hug you, to kiss you. I'm waiting for you. Don't just say that I miss you. Try to send some positive message. Try to elaborate how much you miss the person. Just don't say I love you, I miss you. No, you have to be saying something that person you can't believe it. I've missed that kind of the food that you have been cooking for me. I can't wait to come and eat your food. That kind of your clothes that you're wearing. I just love the clothes. You are beautiful. You are looking good. You are, all those stuff. That kind of things. We make we trigger the relationship and the love.
Yeah, keep the conversation going. It's really important. It's really, really important. Be each other's best friend, because you can only talk a lot with your boyfriend. If you see each other as best friends to each other, you would be able to talk about a lot to each other. And it's really important you're being transparent as well. Transparency. You're going this person. Before the person asks you, you already tell them that, babe, after work, I'm probably going to be going here. I'm probably going to be going to my mom. Probably going to be going out with friends. Just basically, it makes the trust really grow. It makes them, it makes the opposite, sex feel like, okay, this person is actually carrying me along. This person wants me to know how her day is going. She wants me to know how she's doing and all that. And that alone can keep a relationship really strong and healthy. So let's see if we have any message again. And if not, we would be it today. We don't have any message, but we can just give people that have been commenting since, we can give them a shout out. I saw Oluwatoyin Olaya. We give you a shout out. Thank you so much for watching the show today. Femi Tope, thank you for watching the show. Olori Olayinka Ojurobe, thank you so much for watching today. We have Oluwatoyin Olaya as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Adiomoba, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. You're going to be seeing my face every Friday. Please do not forget, go on Heritage TV page, go follow them, and go follow my page as well, IBK Show, the player, on Facebook as well, Ibukun Oluwa Tobi _JJ, and then on Instagram as well, IBK the TV girl, on YouTube as well, IBK the TV girl. Please do not forget to keep supporting us. We love you, and thank you so much, Mr. Ojasope. You can check him up as well on Facebook, Mr. Ojasope Olumide.
On Instagram also, you can follow me, Ojasope Olumide. I have a lot of stuff for you there to make you enjoy and to make you happy.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is what you'll be getting every week. Do not forget to tune in. I'm going to be talking about relationships. So I'm going to be talking about sex, real life matters. That's all.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Yes, we have adults, isn't it? So we can talk about it. And, I love you all. Keep supporting. Take care. Love you. Bye.
Bó ti yá gbogbo aláyẹyẹ pẹ̀lú ní pàtì àti ilé ìjọsìn ẹ fẹ́ ṣe polówó. Heritage TV Heritage TV wọ́n bẹ nílùú London o. Heritage TV wọ́n fọwọ́ wọn sọ̀yà o. Heritage
ẹ̀yin aráàlú London ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti gbọ́ pé iléeṣẹ́ Heritage TV tún ti gbé àrà tuntun yọ o gbogbo àríyá yín pátápátá la ó máa bá yín polongo rẹ̀ jákèjádò gbogbo ayé ká máa ṣayẹyẹ ní London ká sì máa wò l'Amẹ́ríkà ní Nàìjíríà àti káàkiri àgbáyé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti lójú kan náà bó jẹ́ lórí fídíò tàbí lórí photograph tó mọ́lẹ̀ yékéyéké Heritage TV ní bàbá o gbogbo àwọn ayẹyẹ yín bí ọjọ́ ìbí ìsìnkú àgbà ìgbéyàwó àjọ̀dún ilé ìjọsìn yín Heritage Television ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ tààràtà ìlú London la wà United Kingdom la tẹ̀dó sí ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 020-800-46100 tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà wa ayẹyẹ@heritagetv.co.uk àti lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká 0734-123-4560 Heritage TV abalẹ́tù ọmọdé la wó.